had the chance to drive the 2025 Kia Sorento. Now, I had the X-Pro SX Prestige 2.5 turbo all-wheel drive. Now, that's because this vehicle comes in 5 base trim levels: LX, SEX, SX, and then the SX Prestige at the top of the line. However, there are 2 add-ons you can have, packages I suppose you would call them, the X-Line and the X-Pro. They bring in some enhancements, makes things a little more sporty, trim level, wheels, a couple of things they've got. Now, this vehicle, the Sorento, this is the 4th generation of this vehicle, introduced in 2021, and continue to tweak it. This is a 3-row small SUV. To let you know where it fits in the Kia lineup, it is smaller than the 3-row Telluride, but it's larger than the 2-row Sportage. Now, up front, you're going to find typical modern cars, LED projector headlamps. I got tail lights that are LED, fog lights LED, got roof rails on it, got power folding, heated side mirrors with LED turn signals. So you got LED lighting all the way around. Now, you're also going to find that you've got the panoramic sunroof with the power sunshade, which comes in real handy. We had this power smart lift gate to make things easier to get packages in it. And one thing that was interesting is the SX Pro is rolling on some 17-inch black matte alloy wheels. 20-inch wheels are standard, but we were on the 17s, which we'll get back to that in a few minutes. Now, you get into the inside of it, we had an olive brown leather seating package. Really nice stuff. The front seats are heated and ventilated. The rear seats are captain's chairs, and they are also heated and ventilated. Now, up front, we're going to find we got the dual 12.3-inch panoramic displays. 2 different displays, but they're parked together so that it looks almost like one complete. Got one that's got all your nav or your convenience controls, your infotainment system, if you will. The other one's going to serve as a driver's information center. We used to call it a gauge package, but it's got all the information the driver's going to be looking for. We also had a digital rear view mirror, and I'm coming to like these a whole lot more and more as I see more of them. It's a better, wider angle shot of what you got behind you. The another interesting note on this vehicle, we had the door window shades on the rear doors. The old kind that you can lift up and down and pull up, almost like a sunscreen. It was kind of neat to see them, and they worked really well. And I'm surprised that more people don't have them because of how well they work instead of putting sun tint on the glass, because then that sun tint's there at night. We also had the Bose Premium Audio Package. Now, this is 12 speakers and a subwoofer that really will fill up this vehicle. Under the hood of the Kia Sorento, we're going to find that we've got a 2.5-liter turbo. Again, so we're not dealing with the hybrid model here. It has 281 horsepower, 311 pound-feet of torque, and it does run on regular fuel. Now, this is backed by an 8-speed automatic, so it's capable of towing in this configuration 4,500 pounds. That'll get most of your jobs done unless you're really serious into something else. Now, the EPA says in the city you should be looking for 20 miles to the gallon, Highway 27 combined for 23. I drove 445.5 miles, and I got 22.5, and considering what I usually get, I'm quite happy with that. Now, I will say that around town, it is a very easy city driver is what I would call it. The size is easy enough to get in and out of traffic, parking lots, parking spaces. It's got very responsive steering, so that helps a lot too. Now, you get out on the highway, you know you're on the highway, you feel it, but it doesn't wander all over the place. So it's a solid ride is what I would call it. And here's where we get back to the 17-inch wheels. The 17-inch wheels have a taller sidewall on the tires. I am not a fan of the run flat tires because they have no sidewall. Every one of them I ever been in were road rough, and I understand why, but it's not something that I care for. And I think this high-level trim of the Sorento is the reason they've got the 17-inch on there to make it ride much better. Now, if you're looking for something to price-wise, the base model is going to be $33,405. Now, that's for the LX model. Now, the base trim price on the Prestige is up at $47,390, and the MSRP as tested is $49,400. Now, if you're looking for something to compare that to, because it is a very crowded segment, there's a lot of things to choose from in there. The Honda CR-V starts at $30,100. The Toyota RAV4 comes in at $29,250 for starters, and the Subaru Ascent is up at $38,910. So again, there's a lot of things to look at in that segment. And if I was to start looking at it, I would definitely look at this as be one of the first I would look at, because there are so many choices, but also My wife's got a 2015. We've had it for 10 years. It's serviced us really well. It's got 100,000 miles on it now. No problems so far. And so she's happy with it. I'm happy without having the car note. But if I was to buy one, I would absolutely go look at this as part of looking in that segment because that's the size of vehicle that she likes. So again, this is my review of the 2025 Kia Sorento X Pro SX Prestige 2.5 turbo all-wheel drive vehicle.